Look at a map, and you'll see a world divided by lines in the dirt. This is the Westphalian system, a model of governance where the exact physical coordinates of your birth dictate your legal rights, your economic mobility, and the authority you must answer to. The costs of living under this geographic monopoly are steep. Citizens absorb the invisible tax of persistent inflation, navigate expanding webs of mass surveillance, and face steady government overreach. Reforming these legacy structures from the inside is a mathematical improbability. Real political power relies on a concept called exit as legitimacy. A system is only genuinely consensual if its participants have a viable option to walk away. Walking away in the physical world carries immense friction. Leaving a country means abandoning hard-earned property, liquidating physical wealth, and severing an established legal identity. Modern digital communities bypass this geographic trap entirely. Instead of fighting over existing dirt, they build sovereign states from scratch in the cloud first. Human organization is no longer strictly bound by physical territory. A free society now requires decoupling citizenship from geography. Enter Sigma Nation and its nucleus, Sigma Bank AI. It operates as a startup society. It functions as a highly aligned online community organized around a shared moral framework rather than a standard corporate product. That framework rests on what they call the one commandment, the absolute privacy-given freedom to cooperate, trade, and exchange services without requiring permission from any centralized intermediary. Legacy states maintain order and enforce laws through leverage. They rely on the ultimate threat of physical violence and the seizure of a citizen's assets. Physical force easily breaches a centralized vault, but with private keys as sovereignty, assets secured by cryptography form an impenetrable mathematical barrier. Expanding this guarantee across independent nodes creates the network as Leviathan, replacing fear of government with the absolute certainty of the blockchain. Making wealth and data mathematically unseizable removes the primary leverage physical governments use to coerce their populations. A startup society eventually matures into a network union. This transition upgrades a passive digital audience into a coordinated community capable of collective action and large-scale capital pooling. Trust among these anonymous global strangers isn't enforced by physical courts or police departments. It relies entirely on disintermediated, censorship-resistant code. This creates an opt-in society. Every single member explicitly chooses to participate, a stark contrast to legacy citizenship assigned simply by the accident of birth. The ultimate check on a network union's power is the user's continuous ability to leave. At any moment, a citizen can instantly exit, taking their private keys and all associated wealth with them. A system engineered around complete voluntary consent and the permanent right to exit generates a measurably higher trust environment than a geographically enforced nation. The network union doesn't escape into a permanent metaverse. It executes a reverse diaspora, a coordinated materialization back into the physical world. Using its pooled financial power and high trust alignment, the digital community begins crowdfunding. They purchase physical territory simultaneously across the globe. Watch traditional solid color borders dissolve into illuminated dots. These cloud embassies link into a network archipelago. Citizens access it using digital passports structured as NFTs. An NFT is a non-fungible token, a unique digital identifier. It performs a secure data handshake, unlocking physical smart locks. Once this distributed physical footprint and its population reach a critical mass, the community organizes to attain formal diplomatic recognition as a legitimate network state. This is the operational ethos of the Sigma Nation: cloud first, land last, sovereign always. The future of human organization will not belong to legacy states that simply inherited land. It belongs to highly aligned digital communities powerful enough to cooperatively buy it back.